up, y'all? Hey. What's up, y'all? It's Friday. Happy Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day. You heard it right. Valentine's Day. I hope everybody's feeling the love. I hope everybody's getting love, feeling love, receiving love, giving love. All of that love. Tapping into that love energy. What's going on? Trying to get this beanie. I need to get another beanie. I want a different color. They have, they got them. I get my beanies at the beauty supply. And they got all different colors, but I just I'm drawn to black. Nothing else makes sense to me. So what are we talking about today? Girl, did you care about Wendy Williams? First, we're going to talk about Real Housewives of New Jersey, and we're going to talk about Marriage Boot Camp. I don't know if I can review Marriage Boot Camp. It's just all over the place. I don't think I guess. I don't know. I guess we could just talk about their behaviors. I don't know. But we'll talk about it. But Wendy Williams got her black ass down to the TV and made these horrible comments. First of all, she was talking about Valentine's Day. And she was not happy. I don't celebrate Valentine's Day. And it's stupid and all this other stuff. Wait a minute. I'm going to let you hear what the hell she said. I was like, what's wrong with her? I wish I could find it as fast as I can. Oh, here she made a message 35 minutes ago. Let's see, she apologized. Everybody's saying crazy shit. Hold on.
Start by saying I apologize. I did not mean to offend my LGBTQ plus community. On yesterday's show.
Yeah, girl, I don't know what's wrong with you.
I did not realize until I got home and I watched the second running of our show here in New York. And I always watch when I can to critique my delivery or, the cameras, the lights, the audience, the camera. I'm very persnickety about how I do my show. And one thing that I can tell you right now is that I never do the show in a place of malice.
Yeah, because that was ugly.
I understand my platform with the community from first grade to intermediate school.
Okay, I'm going to let you hear what she said. Let me see if I can find it. Hold on, I got to find it. Anyways, I'm going to just tell you what she said. I was trying to get you to let you hear her say what she said. But someone said, there's some type of thing that somebody made up called Valentine's Day. I guess it's when all the gals get together, maybe all the single gals, I presume. They get together and they support each other and they love on each other and all this other stuff. And she was like, that's so stupid and this and that. So she was like, fussing about Valentine's Day. Then this heifer said, some guy was clapping and she was like, it's for girls. I don't care if you're gay. And she's like, you don't get a period once a month. You don't never know what we go through. She fell into this toxic, I don't know, this bit. I don't know. It was ugly. I was like, ooh, Wendy. And then she said, you'll never know what we go through. And stop wearing our heels and skirts. Girl, what did you just say? Are you crazy? Wendy, what is wrong with you? I was like, is she crazy? So she apologized this morning. I know I said she's going to be apologizing soon because ain't no way in the world she meant that. I was like, Wendy, what is wrong with you? But see, I'd say that people really express themselves. Even though things come out that you don't mean, but you said them, so you had the feelings, you were just not saying them because you weren't mad at the person. And you get mad at the person, and then you say what you feel. I hope this camera don't fall. You say what you feel. And Wendy, that was I was like, did she just say that? I was really out. Then I said, what is wrong with everybody? Snoop coming out his face, talking crazy. Wendy coming out her face, talking crazy. Everybody on an apology tour, honey, this week. Come on, lips. Anyway, so we're going to talk about Real Housewives of New Jersey. Overall, the episode was really good. I am really enjoying Real Housewives of New Jersey this season. I really am. And I can't wait till New York starts. So let's start off. They had the prom. They had me crying in the first two scenes. The prom with Gia and Frankie. They both look nice. It's the first time, you're having like this formal event. You're going on this formal date. You're getting dressed up really nice for the first time. It's very exciting. And everybody's excited. And Teresa was excited. And it was really cute. It was just really, really cute. Joe, of course, he called his daughter. And she was like, crying. And then she said something. So then as she was getting off the phone with her dad, her Uncle Joe walked in the door, and he was like, he handed her some flowers, and then she had the ugly face on, and he was like, why are you crying? And she's like, because, it makes me sad my dad isn't here. And then they showed that the last time she went to a dance or something like that, some type of dance at school where she had to get dressed up, Teresa was in jail at the time. So it's just crazy that this baby has these two experiences, and both of those experiences, both of her parents were in jail at each of those experiences, and she'll look back on life and that'll be a memory of hers. Like when I was in I guess it was an 8th grade dance or some junior high shit, and that dance, my mom was in jail. Then when I went to come on, I meant to go to Starbucks. Never mind. And then when I went to prom, my dad was in jail. But when Joe, her uncle, showed up and he handed her flowers, and he said, why are you crying? And she said, because I get, when she saw him, she really started crying. Joe Gorga has I really like to see him. He really has a good disposition. Whenever he comes in, he always has this kind of this very, I don't know, it's a welcoming energy. I don't know. I have no idea what it is about Joe Gorga, but I feel like he's always trying to come from a good place. And she hugged him, and she said, you're like my second dad. Baby, when she said that, I was on the couch crying. I was like, why? I was really like, oh, girl, don't get me to cry. I cry for everything when it comes to the kids, I cry. And she said, you're like my second dad. And that's to me, your aunts and your uncles are supposed to be those, to me, that's how I feel. In family, your aunts and uncles are supposed to step in. If you are fortunate to have aunts and uncles, if fortunate for your parents to have siblings, and your aunts and uncles are supposed to be those fatherly, motherly figures even when your parents are available. But that's where the auntie comes from and the uncles come from. They're still relatable. They're not as serious as mom and dad, but they love me like my mom and dad, but they let me get away with shit my mom and dad won't let me get away with. They're still relatable, still respect you, but not as strict as mom and dad. And I love Joe for stepping in and saying, these are he's going to go away. I'm going to be their father figure. I'm going to be their father. And I love that he has accepted that, because not too many men will do that for their sisters. Honey, I tell you, that time I was at a family reunion of all places, and my sons went somewhere with my brother and his girlfriend, and when my brother got back from where they went to eat, my brother asked me for money. The money that he spent on his nephews, he asked it back for me. I was like, what? I was like, what the fuck? I needed to go to that family reunion, because it really gave me a perspective. I was in a different space, and it gave me a perspective of who exactly these people that are supposed to be my tribe, who exactly they were. And it was an eye-opening experience. And then later that year, that's when it just, child, that's what an uncle is supposed to be, honey. I just then they went to Jennifer's party. Jennifer brother Steve, he had some type of musical, and he's into music and musical theater, and the whole family went. And you know, the mother is having some trepidations, and she's old school Turkish, and she talked about her mom being 16 when she got married and just not really being exposed to a lot of things. And basically she said we as her children really taught her about different things in life. And you know, the mother showed up, you know, the brother is gay, and so that's her thing. You know, she's like, I'm still getting used to it, I don't understand it, I still don't understand it, and all this other stuff. She went there. She was like, I'm having a drink tonight. This is the mother. She was like, I'm having some wine tonight. Where are you going, girl? And then, so she says, she hugs her son. She gives him a kiss. And she was like, I will always love you. I will always be there for you, baby. I started crying again. I was like, what are they doing to New Jersey tonight, baby? I was like, the first two scenes got the diva in tears, honey. And it's always, you know, that's a child, you know, being accepted for who you are and not what your parents want you to be is really unconditional love. That is what unconditional love is. I love you no matter what. And that's what it is. And when you allow children to express themselves into adulthood and be comfortable and know that it's a safe space with you, I can be who I am, whatever it is. Look at Dwayne. I want to talk about Dwayne. I wanted to talk about Dwayne. We'll talk about that. I'll talk about Dwayne Wade and Miss Zaya next week. And how supportive, how important it is in a child's development to be supported by their parent. And when unconditional love, see, that's why I be like, there's no such thing as unconditional love, is because people have all of these rules in place to determine whether or not they're gonna love you or support you. You know what I mean? And those are conditions. All those things are conditions. Unconditional love is your son coming to you and saying, hey, you know what? This is how I feel. And helping your child guide themselves, guiding them through this part of their life. That's what unconditional love is. It's not, no, you can't do this. No, you're going to upset our family. No, you're going to embarrass. No, that's not unconditional love. And when finally, as an adult, his mother finally sees him, it's like, I'm going to always be there for you and take care of you. And I love you. That was probably very important for him as an adult man to get that from his mother. That's unconditional love. I'm sorry. I don't know what other people's definitions is, but that to me is, no matter what, and anything I have, ideas I have for you, that don't mean nothing. Because then those are my conditions on how I love and support you. I love it. I'm just here for it. So they go into the Hamptons. Teresa tells Danielle that they go into the Hamptons. Danielle's like, well, I'm not being invited. To ugly ass. I can't stand Danielle. Stop. I'm not being invited. No, bitch, you're a terrorizer. You're a Tasmanian devil up in here. Every time you come someplace, you really, literally, they need to make a montage of Danielle Staub, because she literally is a Tasmanian devil. She's literally a bull in a china shop. It's always some type of havoc going on that she brings with her. And I don't know if it's I need to be seen, so I need to create this drama around me. I can't just come and be nice with these women and be cordial. I always have to say something slick. I'm always causing, and then it's not just arguments. It's shit being thrown and just hectic. And it's we want to have a good time. We want to relax. We don't want to be on edge and arguing and shit. Melissa already got some shit with Jennifer. Jennifer already got some shit. Margaret is a bitch, but she's my favorite. Margaret is a fucking mess. We'll get to that. Okay. The coppers. All right, so she said that Melissa told her, no more Danielle. We don't want Danielle around. They don't want you around anymore. And I'm sure as for Danielle, from Danielle's perspective, she's so completely unaware of her behavior and how it could be, you know, unwelcoming. People don't want her around. I imagine she feels bad, right? Like when you are told, I don't care how old you are, when somebody tells you, like I posted a few weeks ago, some people say, like, I don't even want to be invited. But then when you're not invited, you feel some kind of way. There is something to be said about being left out, especially of a friend group. So I imagine she feels bad, and that translates into anger. And then when she sees the people, it creates the havoc that makes her not want to be invited. Excuse me, honey. So she's upset about that. So Dolores meets her boyfriend. His name Daniel. He looks so tired. I mean, like literally tired. Like he needs to go to sleep somewhere and sit down and go to sleep. Lay down and go to sleep. I don't know what kind of doctor he is. Do y'all know what kind of doctor he is? That nigga stays on call. He must have a lot of money. And Dolores, I know we all don't understand the situation. Everybody's like, girl, Dolores, what is the tea? Let us know the truth, bitch, because we don't understand what's going on. We live in a society where y'all been together all this time, especially from this culture that you're in, your Italian culture. Why are you with this man for so long? Y'all not getting married? What is the problem? He hasn't made a commitment to you in the form of a ring, a marriage, or whatever. Everybody keeps asking Dolores, what's going on? And Dolores finally says, you know, he has never, at this point in my life, this is what she said. Now, she's a woman of age. At this point in my life, he has never cheated on me, and he has never lied to me. And those are the most important things right now than the ring. And that's what she said. Now, you know, some women, I'm putting the asterisks out there, some women won't believe a woman when she says things like that. Some women do not understand that how can a woman be in a relationship with a man and not want to be married? And when she says it and expresses what her needs and wants are and her desires are, and it doesn't fall in line with the idea of how the end goal is marriage or the next step is marriage, some people just don't get it. They think you're lying. They don't believe you. Dolores is not telling the truth. I'm sure she wants a relationship. She's just not. I believe her. Dolores said, you know, that's more important. I don't want anybody cheating on me. I don't want anybody lying on me. I don't want anybody bullshitting me. Gaslighting, you know, all that shit. Nobody wants that when they get to a certain age. And if you find a person that you can partner with, that is giving you the things that you want, for some women, you don't need that. They don't need that. Some women do, and some women don't. And the women who do, you cannot tell women who don't that's not what they want. Just because that's what you want, you cannot project that onto them. And that's just what it is. Like I said, some people don't get it because that's not their perspective. But, you know, if that's what the lady wants, that's what she wants. And she's telling you she wants that. She seems very convicted in her stance and what she's saying. So I'm like, you can't, that's more important than a ring. You know, and look at Portia and Dennis. Dennis got you got the ring back. Now the ring is a mental block. Like someone said in the comments, the ring is a mental block, bitch, because it's no new commitment. It's no new relationship. It's the same old shit. It's a nigga sitting next to you, lying to you, cheating on you. But you got the ring. You got the nigga. No. Wouldn't you rather have a man who would? Y'all know how I feel about it. I would rather want a person who uplifts, supports, encourages, honors me, doesn't lie, doesn't cheat, doesn't gaslight, respects. You know what I'm saying? Then some people that's more important than a depreciating diamond. It is for some people. And that's it. I spent too much time on it. So they go into the Jersey Shore. Jennifer has a shirt that says, sorry, not sorry. That passive aggressiveness, childish behavior, immature behavior, girl, we see it doesn't get you. It doesn't work for you. You're going to have to try some new tactics, Jennifer. Danielle and Melissa. What is that? Oh, Danielle says that that she's going to be in Jersey Shore too. So we're going to see it's going to be some shit. Jennifer starts drinking tequila as soon as everybody shows up. The house is really nice. You know, the rooms are modest, but you're on the shore. The house is a beach house. That's what you get. You know what I'm saying? So they're sitting around there. Everybody gets there. They're sitting around, and Joe notices that Nabil is not talking to him, and he's like, I said something. Remember, we talked about it last week. I said something inappropriate, and I don't think he was feeling me. And Joe, I really believe that Joe, he doesn't mean any harm. That's the way his personality. I'm busting your balls. You know what I'm saying? So I think, I'm glad that they made up. And he was like, there's just some things. Bill was like, there's just some things you can't say. He was like, okay, I got you. So they made up. Teresa starts talking about Joe and how she believes that he cheated, and everybody's looking like, what? And we all know that. And I think that was a part of why I didn't care for Teresa, because of and she does it, she takes that formula, even with Danielle. She takes that formula of obliviousness, like, I don't know what's going on. I don't understand why you don't like her. According to Teresa, her and Danielle are not friends today. Talking today. We're not talking about on the show. We're talking about today. They're no longer friends. And we knew that it was a matter of time. But the obliviousness that you act like with Joe, and she's like, I was a good wife. I quit my job. I held him down. And then she shared with the group that Joe told when they were talking about prenups. Did she say Nabil didn't ask Jennifer to sign a prenup? Did I hear that right? But Jackie said that her husband signed a prenup, and it was to protect her parents' assets, because eventually they'll be hers. That's how you, is that how you want to put it, Jackie? I was like, Jackie she's very smart, honey. I'm protecting my parents' assets, which will eventually be mine, but I'm going to tell you, I'm protecting my parents' assets, so sign this goddamn prenup. And he signed it, we put it away, and it hasn't been a problem since. That's what she said. So that's when Teresa shared that Joe, I'm not going to have time. That Joe, let me hurry up and get through this. So anyways, let me get through it real fast. Okay, so, god damn it. So they sitting at dinner. Okay, yeah. So Teresa talks about Joe cheating on her and how they showed clips of him, talking on the phone to some woman. She said that at the very beginning, I think she said Gia was 3 months old or 3 years old, that she found a phone that had a woman's telephone number in it, and it was his friend's ex. And she said, now, yeah, I believe he cheated on me. And she was like, I believed he cheated on me. And so she believed it. And that was it. Then they get to dinner. They're going out to dinner. They sit down. And they start making jokes about Teresa and, being cheated on. And it's sad for her, because it's like she's talking about it, but now they're making jokes of it. And I think that's what happens when people are trying to make uncomfortable topics and situations. We try to make jokes. We do it all the time. We do it in our community. You try to make jokes out of some things. Just because a person is now comfortable to talk about it doesn't mean it's time for the jokes just yet. It's a little too soon for the jokes. You understand what I'm saying? So, even like with the picture of LeBron crying at the basketball game, and everybody agreeing, like, we're not going to even use this meme. He's crying for Kobe. We're not going to use this meme to make jokes. We take uncomfortable situations and we make jokes out of them, so to make the person feel okay, And that's what they're doing, and Teresa's not really happy with that. And she's like, I know my brother's just playing, but I don't really feel like joking about no shit like that. Let me get over, because this damn cement truck, child, I'm not in the mood for no inconveniences today. Let the cement truck over, girl. Do not fight with no cement truck. Y'all just let him over. There you go. So they get to dinner, they sitting down. They mention Danielle is in town. Even Frankie, is that his name? See, Dolores has it made. Let me tell you something. Dolores' ex-husband goes everywhere with her. The father of her children. Her daughter is beautiful. I've never seen her daughter. How come I never seen her daughter? But the daughter looks just like the son. They're really nice looking people. Okay, bitch. Where are you going? You shaking your head? Okay. And so Dolores' trepidations is that she's building this house. She wants some kind of commitment from old dude because she's building this house and decorating this house, and she would hate to have decorated this house and some other bitch moves in. And the whole house, we burning the house down, okay? We lighting the house on fire. So anyways, they go out to dinner. Frankie, is that his name? I can't think of Dolores' husband's name. She has a boyfriend, and when her boyfriend can't go places with her, her ex-husband goes with her because he's already friends with everybody else. I love Dolores. To me, she got the best kind of setup. You got a rich-ass, doctor-ass boyfriend. You got your ex-husband here. You get along with. You guys are good friends. You guys are best friends. You have children together. You get along. And he doesn't have a problem with your ex-husband going places with you. He knows y'all not gonna do nothing. He trusts y'all. I love it. Dolores, to me, she got the optimum setup for me. That's some good shit for me. So they sitting at the dinner. How many times I will say they sitting at the dinner? They sitting at the dinner. Melissa tells Jennifer, "You skating on thin ice with me." Nabil, he looks looking like, what the fuck is going on with these women? Because I know that men understand how women fight. We fight differently. We do. And it's harsh, but the men don't want to get involved in it because just let them deal with it. You get into a mode where you want to protect your spouse and you want to protect your partner. But when it's an adult arguing with an adult, and until it gets, until somebody crosses a line, then you step in, right? Or before you feel like the line is about to be crossed, then you stepped in. Don't get in front of me, pressing on your brakes, bitch. And so they sitting at the table. She tells Jennifer, "You skating on thin ice with me." And Joe feels the same way. He's like, "I don't like the fact that she threw something at my wife. I don't like it." And so Joe is like, he's got to watch out for Jennifer. He knows that Jennifer is a live wire, unpredictable, especially when she starts drinking. Even her brother was like, "Girl, relax tonight, okay?" She gets a little beside herself when she drinks. And so they get inside. Oh no, what happened? Okay, when Teresa was talking, that's what I want to tell you. When Teresa was talking about, were they back at the house? Was this after dinner? Because I wrote it after. Teresa was talking about Joe and how she is, working hard. She has to make sure she keeps working so she can pay these bills. So Margaret was attempting to relate to Teresa by saying, we have to pay these bills. We got to work hard. I have lawsuits. You got, lawyer costs, lawyer fees. Jennifer chimes in and says, it's not the same. What you're doing, you have a partner here. What Teresa's going through, it's not the same. You have your partner. And then someone said something about Jennifer working hard. And then Margaret says, I didn't even know she worked. Bitch. Margaret did not mince her words. She did not whisper it under her voice. She said it loud. Nabil cut his eyes at Margaret so he looked at her like, bitch, what did you just fucking say? I said, Margaret is a bitch. I said, Margaret, did she just say that? Oh my God. Margaret is my favorite, but what girl? She said, what? She was like, bitch, what's the name said in her thing? I work. I'm, a stay-at-home mom. It's a lot of work. See, I believe that Andrew Yang's little stipend that he was trying to introduce, that would have helped homes with a lot of mothers in it, stay-at-home moms, because it is a job, and it's nothing, and it's a job that you do not get compensated for, and it ain't cool, and it's not cool at all. It's not cool at all to be not be compensated. almost hit me. He's trying to get over in this lane and pulls over here. Just stay in this lane. Both of these lanes go across the street. God damn it. You about to have both of us in the inconvenience today, motherfucker. Anyways, that was the end of Real Housewives of New Jersey. When Margaret said that to Jennifer, she said, oh, does she work? Because all of them work. Do they all work? I'm trying to think. Bitch, you doing the most in your little, what kind of car is that? You would have been fucked up from my car to that little baby ass car. Anyway, marriage boot camp. I don't know. I have a lot of notes on it. It's a lot. We might have to talk about that later. What y'all think? I don't have time, and I'm already kind of skimming on time. Now you want to get your stupid ass over. Dumbass. Trudy. It's always goddamn Trudy. It's always Trudy. Honey. But Ballistic, Jocelyn, I don't know. Jocelyn, as soon as I said Jocelyn's name, that made me sick. She made me sick on that show. I don't know why it's making me sick. Jocelyn is disgusting. I don't know what it is. That show, you don't have to do all of that. You don't have to do all that extra shit you do, and you don't have to do that. This is not love and hip hop. This is where you're coming to work on your relationship. You're not trying to shock people. You're not saying things to shock people. You're not doing that. What are you? That made me sick when I just said Jocelyn's name, because I'm like, you don't have to do all that disgusting shit that you're doing, standing on things. I don't know. Be yourself, but God damn it. Like, you're at a place where you're trying to get counseling, girl. This is not a place to do all this extra shit that you're doing. That's a nice truck. What you doing? She wants a commitment because nobody has ever committed to her, not her parents. Nobody has ever committed to her, so she's gonna beat this nigga in the head to commit to her. And she's had a lot of abuse, she said. This is a lot. It's a lot. We can go. I'm gonna leave it. I don't even want to talk about. I'm about to pull up, so we could talk about whatchamacallit later. Maybe I'll come out. Yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll come out this afternoon and I'll make a video and we'll upload Marriage Boot Camp later. Y'all want to see Marriage Boot Camp? We'll do that later. Come on. I can't believe that girl got over and almost hit me. I'm glad I was paying attention. You see? If I'd been looking down, I wouldn't have been paying attention to that bitch. See, I be paying attention. Y'all don't be thinking that I pay attention, but I do. What time is it? 40. Okay, I guess. All right, let me get up out of here, y'all, and let me park. All right, y'all take care of each other, protect your energy, and let's get down in the comments and we'll holler at each other. Peace. That goddamn bitch almost hit me.